Welcome back to the Car Culture Club channel. Today, we're diving into a true muscle car legend, the Pontiac GTO 1967. This iconic ride isn't just about raw power, it's the car that defined an era and continues to captivate car enthusiasts worldwide. Whether you're here for the roaring engine or the unforgettable design, stick around because we're going to explore every inch of this beast. Welcome to the review. First, let's break down the details. Released in 1967, the Pontiac GTO was part of the muscle car revolution, taking the world by storm with its bold performance and aggressive styling. It was designed by John DeLorean and engineered by Pontiac's legendary team. With a 6.5-liter V8 engine, producing up to 400 horsepower, the GTO wasn't just a car, it was a state. Take a look at that exterior. The 1967 GTO was the embodiment of muscle. Its long, low stance and aggressive front end shout power from every angle. The grille is wide and menacing, paired with the quad headlights that add to that muscle car charm. The stance, wide, bold, and just right for any road. The rear end is equally impressive. With the signature dual exhaust and the clean lines, it gives off that perfect balance of performance and style. This GTO has style that still looks fresh even by today's standards. The chrome details, the iconic Pontiac emblem, and the muscular fenders make it a car that demands attention wherever it goes. Now, let's step inside this legendary muscle car. The interior of the 1967 GTO doesn't just scream performance, it whispers luxury, with a dash of 60s flair. At first glance, the dashboard is simple but functional, with that cool, vintage touch that gives it real character. The wood-trimmed steering wheel. It adds a classic elegance, reminding you that this car is about more than just speed. It's about the driving experience. The bucket seats are supportive and comfortable, hugging you as you drive, but not overbearing. They feel just right for those long cruises and the occasional burst of speed. And let's talk about the upholstery. Whether it's vinyl or leather, the quality of materials used back then is something modern cars sometimes fail to match. Of course, we can't forget the manual transmission gearshift. It feels incredibly tactile in your hands. There's nothing quite like the experience of shifting through those gears in this GTO. When it comes to comfort, the 1967 GTO may not compete with today's plush sedans or luxury cars, but it strikes the perfect balance for a muscle car of its time. The bucket seats are supportive enough for spirited driving, while still offering decent comfort for longer trips. Now, don't expect cutting-edge features like modern cars. There's no fancy infotainment system here, no climate control, but the ride quality is decent, especially for a car this performance-focused. The ride might be a little firm for some, but for enthusiasts, that's part of the experience. The road feel, the growl of the engine beneath you, it all adds to the thrill. But let's get to the heart of the matter, performance. This is where the 1967 Pontiac GTO truly shines. With that powerful 6.5-liter V8 engine under the hood, the GTO delivers raw, unfiltered power. The acceleration is aggressive, throwing you back into the seat as you punch the gas. It's a car that demands to be driven hard. Throw it into second gear, and the GTO roars down the road with a muscular growl. It doesn't just sound good, it feels incredible. You can almost hear the pavement shaking beneath those wide, muscle car tires. And when you're taking corners, you get a little more body roll than you might expect from a modern muscle car. But remember, this was 1967, and it was made to be driven with heart, not precision. Still, it handles impressively well for its era. Stopping power is solid for a car of its time, thanks to the disc brakes in the front. It might not match the modern stopping power of today's performance cars, but it's more than enough to keep you safe while having fun. So, where does that leave us? The 1967 Pontiac GTO is more than just a car, it's a symbol of a time when performance and style were king.